As you can probably imagine, I have a lot of discussions on health and fitness and how to sort of make everything mesh together for a longer, healthier, happier life with my friends. And some of the questions, some of the perspectives are eye-opening for me because I get to see things from their point of view. And because of that, then I sort of get to share some of those things with you, because I'm also sure they will help you broaden your horizons, change your thinking about health and fitness, and how all those things fit together in order for you to have happier, more fulfilling, healthier lives. Okay, and I'm going to be very quick about this. Two things have come up. Well, the first one is that fitness essentially is a journey, not a destination. And what does that mean? Essentially, fitness is not something which you say, okay, I've reached it, I'm here, I am done. Well, you're never done. The reason you're never done, the reason we are never done, myself included, is because we are biological units. Every single day, we are neurochemically and biochemically different. We are in a constant struggle internally and externally to maintain a kind of balance that helps ensure our survival. That's why our mood changes every day. That's why sometimes we feel we can exercise and we're willing to, and sometimes we just don't want to do it because we're just so overloaded. So what do we do? How can we approach this? Well, essentially think that no matter what you do, no matter how fit you are, no matter how unfit you are, it is all part of a journey, and in order for you to experience a journey, you really need to launch yourself into it. You need to say, okay, I'm going to exercise every day, for example. I'm going to do something physical every day. Not necessarily a workout, but a workout most days, and in the days in between, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to use some exercise snacks. I'm going to be active in my own life. I'm going to do something different, which essentially will allow you to continue building on your physicality, which also allows you to continue building on your mental focus and your mental discipline, and those two things go together. So that's the first thing. The second thing, and it's going to sound crazy, I'm going to tell you, the way we look because of fitness doesn't matter. Now, I know you'll say, well, it's easy for you to say that, David, because look at the way you look. Well, the way I look has two things which have led to it. The first thing is that pretty much my entire life I've been engaged in sport, competitive sport, and I was pushed to train to an extreme level because of competition. I had coaches and teammates pushing me to do all that, and this is the byproduct of those activities. So if you're not a professional athlete, if you are not somebody who trains so that you can perform at an elite level, looking like this shouldn't be your primary focus. Obviously, you want to look your best, and this is the second element. I mean, the way I look is part of my identity, which has formed slowly and gradually throughout the years, and I totally get it. But that is internal for me, as opposed to something which has been externally imposed upon me. I don't really subscribe. I'm trying to look like, for instance, somebody I've seen in social media or in the news or in some kind of film. I have my own sort of perception of how my body should look because of who I am and what I do. And I totally get the complexities of what I'm talking about here. I know it's an easy thing to grasp, but try to understand that really what you should be doing is you should be exercising so that you feel comfortable, capable, and happy in your own skin, no matter how you look externally. You don't need a six-pack if your abs are strong enough for what you do. You don't need to have bulging biceps or massive muscles or be shredded. If you can do everything you want to do in your life, you are healthy and you're happy. And those things kind of go together. So this is it. I understand it's a struggle, and believe you me, it is also a struggle for me sometimes. As I age, I have to come to terms with the fact that my body is going to change, my capabilities are going to change. I'm not going to be the way I was 25 or at 30 or at 40 even, and those years are way behind me now, and I'm approaching my 60th year. So there's a certain amount of trepidation within me, which I have to mentally struggle with, but I've embraced that. I've accepted that I'm going to do everything I can to maintain my mobility, to maintain my strength, to maintain my confidence in my own body and its capabilities. And I don't necessarily try to maintain how it looked 20, 30, 40 years ago. So I want you to sort of think about this, take it on board, and think that, I know we are given by media and by perhaps the fitness industry sometimes external images of fitness to measure ourselves up against. But like I said, those are byproducts of other things. And when they're not byproducts of other things, like elite athletes training at a high level, then they are essentially the product that they want us to buy into. And it shouldn't be like that. Fitness should be about you. It should be a personal thing. It should be you feeling capable, you feeling able, you feeling happy. And that's what you should keep in mind. So everything you do, if you can do those things, then I'm convinced that essentially you will be making long-term the right decisions when it comes to your fitness, the right decisions when it comes to your training, the right decisions when it comes to your nutrition and sleep, and you'll have a lot less stress in your life, and that will be better for you in the long term in terms of both how your body ages and also how your body builds its strength and fitness levels up. And that is a better thing to have in mind. I really hope this helps. Like I said, this came from a discussion I had with friends. It went on for some time, and these two things popped up again and again and again as we discussed them and went around them. And it occurred to me that probably you also have similar discussions, and that's why I'm sharing this with you. I hope it does help. Take care of yourselves. See you all next time.